Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Mike and Rich podcast.
Yo, what's happening, man? Happy
How we doing?
Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Yeah, what you up to today? Anything new and exciting over at your neck of the woods?
Nah, not too much. Just trying to wrap it up before Christmas gets here.
Yeah, man, I didn't even do any wrapping yet. I'm a last minute guy.
No, I meant like just wrapping up like all the last minute stuff. I ain't wrapped nothing yet.
Yeah,
nothing.
Yeah, I will do it like probably like 3 days before.
Yeah,
that's my
probably
that's my sweet spot.
Or the night before. Night before Christmas Eve.
Well, we still got the little one, so we got to do a bunch of stuff Christmas Eve. So I try not to save everything for Christmas Eve night. So
yeah,
it is.
No, I hear that.
What it is. So
I hear that, but all right. So as normal, we like to thank our followers for tuning in,
Thank
you. Subscribing.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
We have some new giveaways that we're going to be doing. We're going to do the same goal. So once we hit 50, we're going to try to give some stuff out. I want us to give some stuff out sooner. I found these things today at my local Walmart, and I thought they were pretty badass
at the local Walmart.
So I got these for some giveaways. So we got Spider-Man, Hot Wheels.
Cool.
We got
Venom, Spider-Man, and Venom.
And Green
Goblin.
I mean, they're really cool. They got a lot of detail. So you got the pumpkin on the top and stuff. And
I like it.
It's a Camaro. This one's a Sandblaster. And this one's a Dodge Charger stock car.
Nice.
So I want to get those out to you guys. And let us know the kind of stuff that you're interested in too. We're just buying like random stuff. We know that people be loving some Spider-Man, and we got that Into the Spider-Verse trailer that just hit, or Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be really good. So
I can't wait.
Definitely excited for that.
I got some stuff here too. In my pile that's ever growing for giveaway. I got some Star Wars Pez, Kylo Ren Pez. I got Blacklight 11. I got Ranger Stan Marshwalker. Ranger Stan Marshwalker. And Dr. Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Domination. Was it Jurassic World Domination.
Nice.
So,
that's awesome. Yeah.
I got some cool stuff to give away as well. So let's keep those subscribers up. Once we hit that 50, we're going to go nuts and send a bunch of people a bunch of cool stuff.
That's right. So guys, just make sure you're watching us. Make sure you like and subscribe. We appreciate you, and we want to show you that gratitude. This is a lot of stuff that we'd be giving out to people. Right now we could probably give something out to every follower. So
we're getting
we definitely want to just say thank you to everybody, and keep it going, keep us growing. That's it.
I like it. So let's jump into our first segment here. Our news segment.
And we are back.
Right. So welcome to the news. So why don't you start us off with our first story? Obviously, we don't like to pick the norm. We could talk about Kanye West and all that other stuff. We don't want to do that. We want to pick some off the beaten path style stories. So why don't you start us off with our first one, Mike?
Sure. All right. So we have Idaho man folds 31 t-shirts in 1 minute for a world record.
That is a world record if I ever heard one.
It's pretty crazy. I mean, first, if I could do that.
Oh, he's got them lined up. Oh, you can line them up. Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know if I could fold 31 t-shirts. My wife probably would say I could do it, but I couldn't do it right. She doesn't like the way I fold shirts.
Yeah, my wife hates the way I fold all clothes. So.
Yeah, no, same thing. All clothes as well.
Okay, so if you watch, he's trying to do the one where he puts on the t-shirts as well too. So
3, 2,
all right.
1, go.
Let's see, 31 in a minute. Okay. It's not like he's like sitting there on a couch with a hamper.
Yeah.
Like fluffing them before he folds them. He's just I think you could crush this, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I gotta get a gymnasium.
Oh, he went back. See, he even went back. He lost time there.
Why did he go back? Because he's fixing it?
Because he messed up. He didn't fold it all the way. See, that one's not folded all the way either. So, 31 of them.
Now let's put them away.
All right. Hey.
I don't know.
You know, he found a record that he felt like he could beat. You know, he probably tried it, and he wasn't probably too far off. So he was like, let me just work on this, and
sure,
that's it. Now he's got a piece of paper saying he's a world record holder, you know, so
yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That's pretty crazy, I would say, you know.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I feel like
I don't know if it's a skill, but
yeah, I don't think it's a skill either. I'm still waiting for my calling too to be like, oh, I could totally do that 60 times in a minute, you know, and just actually look it up. So there was one time I thought I sneezed a lot, right? So whenever I sneeze, I don't sneeze one time. I sneeze like 15 times, like 20 times.
Sure.
And you know, so much so to where I thought it was excessive, and I was like, let me look up how many times. You know, what's the record? Looked it up. There's this girl. I don't know where she's from, but she sneezes anytime that she's awake. She's sneezing. So, all day, every day, sneezes until she goes to sleep. That's the only time she's not sneezing is when she's sleeping. And I was like, get out of here. Like, and she wins the world record for the most sneezes, no matter what. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like every second of every day, she's just sneezing. So
that sounds horrible. All right, why don't you hit us up with the next one?
Okay, sounds good. All right, so the next one's got to do with our boy, Mr. Beast.
That's right, Mr. Beast.
Fortnite. So, yeah, Mr.
Maybe
Beast
we can get him to come onto the podcast.
Yeah, right. He ain't going to do that. But he is jumping onto Fortnite. He's going to do a 1 million pop-up game challenge giveaway. Which I have no idea what that means. Is he going to do like a contest or something?
Yeah, so basically what he did was he got either somebody or he designed a Fortnite arena to where they have all different kinds of obstacles coming at you, and you just keep playing it. And whoever basically plays it the most and gets the most points at the end of the competition will get $1 million. $1
million, dude.
$1 million.
I wonder if it's tax free. Probably not. The government's
probably not.
There 30%, 40%.
I don't think so. I don't think it's tax free because he said one time in an interview that if people can't afford to do it, then he'll buy it back for them sometimes.
Okay.
So like if he gives somebody a Lamborghini and he's like, here you go, he's like, just gotta pay the taxes on it. That's it. You know, It's like, wait, what? I can't pay the taxes on this. And he's like, well, you could sell it. You know, if you want, and then you don't have to pay the taxes on it.
You just keep the money, I guess, of whatever would be left after all that.
Right. And then you can do whatever you want with it. And some people are like, well, I don't want to do that either. Yeah. And he's like, okay, well, I'll buy the car back from you, you know, at X amount, you know, and then he just buys the Lamborghini back and does it.
As I say, I wonder if he just like gifts it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's so crazy that like no matter what, any kind of prize, you're gonna get like money taken away from you. You know, if you win a brand new car, you got to pay the taxes on, you know, let's just say you get $100,000 car. You got to pay the taxes on that. It's like some people don't have that. So
yeah, no, you're right. Some people don't have that. And I mean, like, especially like that fast and like to do it to something like that. I mean, maybe you do have it, but did you really want to spend, you know, $25,000 on a car, you know, that's crazy expensive that you would never really buy in a million years. You know, that you're probably going to sell, you know. I don't know. That's rough. It's rough. But hey, that's Mr. Beast, you know. I mean, he definitely does a lot of things and he helps some people out and stuff like that. I saw he's making a new Nerf gun and you know, he's a skin in Fortnite. And they're definitely
the Nerf gun's awesome. I know we were talking about it last week or the week before.
Yeah, the gel fires. Fires.
Those things are really awesome. Cool. I was watching a video earlier on a guy, and he was like target practicing, like saying how cool he was. He's like some old dude, and he's like, "Look at my cool gun, like my Nerf gun," and like,
yeah, no, they're awesome. They definitely found a way to use those like orby things or whatever for like something cooler. You know, whoever thought. Whoever thought that up?
I
You
know
know, is
those
a
guns are cool. I
genius.
wish I had them when I was younger.
Yeah, no, they're awesome for sure.
All right, you want to take the next one, man?
Sure, sure. All right, so a Texas man amasses a collection of 24,668 or 268 video games. So
Uh,
all you guys were like, man, I wish I could have saved my video games, you know, like I
he
could have had
did.
some money. Well, this guy did not only save them, but he invested and he bought over the years for sure. He has one of the largest collections. I think they estimate the value. It's $2.1 million.
Ooh-wee.
So he literally has every game for every system.
He's
And he
got a
has every
bunch of
system.
world records there.
Yeah, he's a bunch of world records for like the collections of the games and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
So he has probably every game you could imagine or you can think of.
that's crazy too. So you think about it. So there's like one cat out there that's got like all the Funkos that's ever been made. You know what I
Probably.
mean? Like everything.
Oh,
And like they
probably
probably have a
mostly everything. I don't
they
think that
probably
they would
have like a
have.
world record or something like that for like all the Funkos. You know, like
Oh,
they
I'm
gotta
sure.
have something. I think that'd be pretty crazy.
Yeah, and looking
Um,
at his stuff, it looks like it's kind of he obviously collects other things. He's got action figures, or unless those are
yeah,
those Disney games, like the statues,
yeah.
which looks like it. But
It looks a little bit like
it doesn't look like he's got a lot of space for the $2.1 million worth of stuff that he's got. You know, so
yeah, yeah. Well, maybe he's got some in the vault, bro.
maybe I don't know, man. I feel like if they valued it at like 2.1 million, I would see if I can find someone to give me 2.1 million.
Yeah,
Because having 2.1 would be a lot cooler than having video
yeah,
games.
no, for
That's just
sure.
me, I guess, because one
I don't
day
know.
he's gonna die and his kid's gonna sell it. So, or something,
Somebody's gonna sell it.
somebody's gonna sell it. So all his hard work will go to money
Will
eventually.
go, and that does stink, but I mean, hey, it's a cool thing to have, and like I like physical media as well, and I feel like it's tough to like own these digital things, and like
Yeah,
at least he has 2.1 doesn't have like $2.1 million worth of like downloadable games because
that
what's he
is
gonna do
true
with
too.
that?
That is
What's he gonna
true
do with
too.
that shit?
He's got
Nothing.
the hard physical copies. So
Exactly. So like that's the other thing that I feel is like, really good with just having the games and stuff, like you get to be able to resell and that's a cool thing.
hmm
I don't know.
cool,
But
cool, cool.
that's my opinion.
That's your opinion, and that is the news.
I've got one more.
Oh, is there one more?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the news. Hold on, let me no, we can stay in this. That's fine. All right, we got one more. I didn't see that there was another one on there. All right. My bad, my bad.
Oh, good.
All right. So, Arizona driver cited for carpooling with inflatable Grinch. Dude, that's
Dude,
like
it's messed up.
it is, and I've seen people do it before.
You gotta
Because
see the picture.
I'm that guy that like just gets mad when somebody drives by in the carpool lane and there's just one person in there. I see it all the
Yeah.
time. Um, let's see
Yeah, it's
pictures.
crazy.
I see
So,
lots of
in
other
Phoenix,
pictures.
Arizona, a driver was cited with an inflatable Dr. Seuss Grinch character in the passenger seat. The Department of Safety says a state trooper last week noticed the high occupancy vehicle lane on the interstate in Phoenix with a suspicious green looking character. Um, So basically, they pulled this person over, and they couldn't help but getting a photo. So if you go, it's like a blue thing. It says post a photo.
hmm
It's like in the middle of the article. It'll bring you to the picture on Twitter.
All right, is this not even like a good one?
No, it's not even a good one, but it shows you the Grinch chilling in the car
Getting pulled
and
over.
getting pulled over, waving high, and I don't know. I mean, like, I guess it's a bad thing if you're using it to like be in like a carpool lane, which is that's what this person did. But like if you're just driving in general,
Hmm.
you should be okay to have it. It's like a object,
Oh yeah, it's
like
fine to go in there, but you shouldn't be in the carpool lane. But
yeah.
like when I was out in California years back, somebody told me when I got there, they're like, whatever you do, even though you're gonna want to, don't go in the HOV lane without anybody in there. He's like, they'll pull you over, they won't even say a word to you, and they'll just give you $1,000 fine. I'm like, what?
Jeez.
And they have two HOV lanes. It's not just one. It's like two over there. And so, yeah, no questions asked. They just come and they give you the ticket and they keep it moving. $1,000, man.
Wow.
It's
That's
like
a lot, man.
crazy.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, that's not for that. If everybody used the HOV lane properly and actually like went to carpool more frequently, there wouldn't be as much traffic. There'd still be traffic no matter what, but it might not be as much or long periods of time.
Yeah, yeah. No, I got you. Yeah, that's crazy, but I mean, I guess you can get in trouble for that. I mean, especially in Cali.
Yeah. So yeah, so what's next that we have on the agenda? We got
All right, so that was the news. All right, we're gonna do running down a stream.
Yeah, I'm running down the street. Gonna watch some TV. Comedy and mystery. And maybe some horror TV. Running down the street.
All right, we're back with running down a stream.
dun, dun, dun.
This week was a little light.
This week
Not gonna lie.
really
Everybody's
light.
taking vacation for the holiday and stuff like that. So
No Titans. They're on hiatus.
yeah,
There's not much on, man. Like,
no, there really isn't. There really isn't. So we're gonna go over the couple little things that we watched this week, and that's it. So for starters, as always, it's Netflix. This week I watched Troll. Can you pull up just on your own and see what Troll is on Netflix, like what it's ranking, like on the top list?
like what it's rated. It was on there yesterday as 9.
It was on as 9.
It was on
Okay.
yesterday as 9. That's why I asked you about it. I was like, did you watch it? Because I literally just went through the thing, and it was like that. Because Wednesday is still number 1, and I thought
Yeah.
that's impressive. But I was like, dude, Wednesday's still number 1, and then they
Yeah.
have the Megan and Harry number 2, which is like nobody's watching that. Okay, don't
Yeah.
fluff it and say people are watching that in droves. It's number 2. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Nobody's watching that.
Well, I mean, I don't know who's watching this Troll movie, but I'm gonna give you like a quick rundown.
All right,
I'm
run
gonna
it down. Let's hear it.
I'm gonna spoil just a little bit of it, and we're just gonna
Yeah.
have fun and talk about it a little bit. So this is just a little like synopsis on Troll. So Troll, it's hard not even to laugh. It was tough getting through a lot of parts of this movie.
Okay.
It's foreign and it's dubbed. It's it's definitely doesn't have like the best graphics in the world, but it's not the worst.
Where's it from? Do you know? Is it like a
I think it's
Korean one?
Norwegian.
Norwegian? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because everything takes place in Norway. I believe it's in Oslo.
Oh, okay.
So what it is it starts off and it's like this little girl and her dad, and they're like hiking or whatever, and like in the mountains, and he's like, look over there in the mountains, and like trolls, are mountains or whatever.
Okay.
And she was like, I don't believe that. And
So is
he's
there
like,
more than one troll, or is there one
well, that's
troll?
what he in the movie. No, there's only one, but he says that there's more, and she like closes her eyes and she like pretends to like believe, and then like when she opens her eyes, she like sees the mountains and she's like faces, okay, but they
Okay.
don't really like look like they're like this troll guy that you see
Okay.
later. So anyway, so now these people are like now it's like present day, and these people are like digging or whatever, and like an explosion happens or something, and like they don't know what's going on, and all these people are dying, and like everybody's freaking out. So yeah, footage of it and footage of around the area, and you can clearly see that there are footprints. And Nobody catches this. So they're like, we don't know what this is. We don't know like who we need to get to like tell us like what specialists. So they're like, maybe like a geologist, maybe like a paleontologist. Like we need like somebody. We need somebody.
Like, is it big enough to where like in Godzilla, like you obviously need a little aerial to see that it's a footprint because it just looks like a
I guess.
Is
I
it like
guess so.
that?
But they showed late in the beginning. It looks like that. Okay. In the beginning, it looks like it's an aerial type thing. Like, and so nobody really like puts it together that it's a footprint. And so like the prime minister, or whatever, she's looking at the footage, and her like assistant, he's like, hey, that kind of looks like a footprint. And she's like, what? You don't know what you're talking about. And he's like, yeah, you're right. I'm not qualified for jack shit. So like,
You're not a
later
specialist.
On, yeah, exactly. So then later on, they get a paleontologist to come in, and she's talking about that she comes in on like a table of people who are like all having like a serious conversation, and she doesn't even know what she's there for yet because nobody has the clearance to be able to tell her. So when she walks in the room, everybody's talking, and then they show the footage. So they show the footage, and they're like, maybe it could be a sinkhole, maybe it could be global warming or whatever. And then she's like, is this a joke? Do you not see that that's a footprint right there? And the assistant guy's like, I said it, like
I told you.
A footprint. So they're like, what are you saying? There's like dinosaurs around because you're like dinosaur specialist and blah, like whatever. So she's like, no, I'm not saying it's dinosaur. I'm not saying what it is. So then they show the footage of the explosion, right? Now, people have all seen this. Now, the specialist, everybody has seen it. And she's like, stop right there. And then like, they rewind a little bit, and then you see like an image of like the troll, like kind of freaking out. So I don't know, man. It was a little rough. There was a lot of like banter and stupid BS. So then later she has to get like her dad, because her dad knows the lore. They like figure out that it's a troll. Well, at least she does.
Okay.
And she has to get her dad. Now her dad looks like Uncle Si from Duck Dynasty. He's got the big beard and stuff like that. He's all crazy with a shotgun and stuff. So she brings him out to the site. They go out to the site. They're like, yeah, I don't know what it could be. Maybe it could be a troll or whatever. And then like she like turns, and when she turns, this like eyeball, like all of a sudden like these like two like rocks move, and it's like an eyeball looking at them. The troll gets up. They're like run to the helicopter. They like hop in. They're like trying to get away, whatever. And they get away because it doesn't seem like the troll like wants to fight them or anything. He's just he was just getting up, But I don't know. Apparently the trolls don't like sunlight. And
so they're only at night. They only come out at night.
Yeah, but like that was in the daytime. You know what I mean? So that's what I don't understand. So then later on, the dad tries to like communicate with it after they try to like shoot it with missiles and stuff like that, and nothing happens to it. Like just like brushes that shit off. So the dad tries to talk to it, and he's like, it's like, whoa. He's like, Chris Pratt dinosaur in it, like
hand up. You just gotta put your hand up.
Yeah. Well, he had two because he's he's big. So he goes to the troll, and the troll's cool. The troll, that kind of looks like him. They both have the crazy beard. They both look like they're from the Duck Dynasty family, and basically, they shoot at the troll again, even though he wasn't aggressive. Of course. And in the, crossfire, the dad gets killed.
He gets it, obviously.
And the daughter figures out that, like, you could put sunlight on this bitch and he's gonna, burn up or whatever. So they put the sunlight on it later, and then she feels bad for the troll. And
so what's the troll's whole purpose? What's his deal?
He's just like an ancient creature, like a fairy tale thing, and like nobody wants to believe it's like a fairy tale thing. Everybody's just like, let's just shoot the shit out of it.
I know, but he just happens to like just like wake up, or he was there the entire time. They just happen to finally see him.
They were digging around where they shouldn't have been digging around. They're just like,
they woke him up.
Yeah. They woke him up inside a mountain. That's all that happened.
Oh, okay. And he wasn't like going to somewhere for like some personal journey of his, or
it just looked kind of like he was just like trying to relocate, and then people just kept like messing with him, and he just like did what he had to do sometimes, but he wasn't like, he like saved people and like stopped.
So not an evil troll. He's just a misunderstood troll.
No. So then, like, they were gonna put the sunlight on it, and they put the sunlight on it, and then the girl feels bad. She's like, "No, take it down." And they're like, "What are you talking about?" So she takes the sunlight things down, and then the troll's like, okay. She's like, "Get out of here, go home, like, go find somewhere to be." And then all of a sudden, like 5 seconds later, the actual sun comes up and just fries the son of a
It
bitch,
just
and
fries
that
them
was the
anyway.
movie.
That was
And
it.
that was the movie. And then later on, the assistant's like, he quits the prime minister, and then he's like, I wonder if there are any more, you
Uh,
know. And then the girl like smiles or whatever because she knows there's like more.
she knows there's a whole mountain range of them.
It was crazy. I would give it 2.5 troll footprints out of 10.
Out of 10, 2.5 out of 10. Wow. For
Yeah,
number 9
for number
on
9.
Netflix movie right now.
I mean, for a foreign movie, maybe it was a little bit better as far as like certain
No Squid Games, though.
qualities.
No Squid Games.
No, but it's still like, I don't know. It's tough. Some people don't even like to, like watch like things with subtitles
Mhm.
or anything like that. And this is dubbed with subtitles, and like
Mhm.
it's just, I don't know. It was a little tough, but that's my score. I'm sticking to it.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Troll on Netflix. Number 9 in the country right now. So,
Number 9.
you know.
All right, so we got HboMax next. No Titans this week, but we did
Titans,
have
man.
Doom Patrol. So we got 2 episodes of Doom Patrol, new season.
What'd you
I
think?
wasn't as lost as I normally am coming into Doom Patrol because they're weird.
Mhm.
It's definitely just like an odd show. And even sometimes they forget who they are. So like, it's a little tough to keep track of some of these things. But it's pretty cool. Brendan Fraser, he really like jumped into this character, but I feel
He's
kind of
crushing it
like
right now.
he's not so much in the storyline as much as he used to be before,
Yeah. He's
like,
got a lot of projects coming up
yeah.
outside of it, so I get
Well,
it.
I don't know if he's actually in the suit or he just does the voice.
Mm.
So I have no idea. He might not even be in the suit. It might be somebody else, so
Maybe.
he could be just doing voiceovers, and that's
Hey,
why he has time to do stuff.
you
I
can
don't
do
know.
that anywhere, you know?
I have no idea, but it was pretty cool. I like it. I definitely recommend it if you're into like just a superhero thing and you want something different and weird
Mhm.
and funny, possibly. And I don't know.
Well, did you see the poster for Peacemaker season 2?
I didn't. I didn't. I'll have to see it
Woo-wee.
later.
I'm excited. I
I'll
saw
have to see
that.
it later.
I was like,
Do they have a date?
I don't think so, but
Okay.
it's definitely
Um.
gonna happen though. Everything else in DC
Oh,
is
I knew that
getting
was gonna happen.
tossed in the burner right now. So
Well, they announced that was it James Gunn is going to be doing a new Superman movie, and
mhm.
he's also doing the Blue Beetle. So, I mean, he has his work cut out for him.
Yeah, he's also supposed to like head the department too. So we'll see if he can get everything all done. So
Well, I mean, I got 2 cheap workers right here that definitely are chock full of ideas that would
I
help
ain't
him
that
out.
cheap.
And I mean, we would definitely be cheaper than some of those people that were on
Oh
there
yeah,
for
for sure.
sure.
Oh yeah,
For
yeah, yeah.
sure. For sure. If they're making,
I ain't that cheap.
$500,000 a year, just for coming up with crappy ideas, and they're not even fanboys and they can't even like,
Right?
string a
Oh
proper
man.
storyline together. Don't even get me started.
Don't
All
get
right.
him started.
So
Don't get him started.
on HBO they have the what's the Last Chance or whatever. So I was looking through it just to see if there was anything I wanted to see on there, and I saw The Last Dragon. It's been years since I watched this movie. Have you ever seen The Last Dragon before?
Oh yeah.
Okay. It didn't really age very well. Um it still was entertaining and funny, but it just I don't know if it hit as hard as it did back in the day. But Bruce Leroy was pretty funny.
Yeah, man. True Shogun of Harlem, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, I watched that when I was young. I was like really into Bruce Lee and Jet Li movies at the time, so that kind of like fit right in there.
Sure.
Um, so I love that movie. I can watch it. I can watch it anytime, really.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's awesome. And then we got Disney Plus.
Disney
So we
Plus.
had the newest episode of Willow.
I'm an episode behind, so I'm gonna leave this one up to you.
Okay, I won't really
You
give
don't
up
need
too
that.
much.
Yeah, don't worry about
I
it.
mean, there wasn't really too much that happened. They went to Bab Morta's castle, which was the old queen, and it's like abandoned, but like everything's still there. So they went in because one of them got hurt, and they're trying to do like a spell to like help him out, and Willow like gives them like 2 rules, and they
talk
break,
about Fight Club.
yeah, they break both of them. It's like I forgot what the first rule was, but I know the second one was like don't go in the high tower. And like he was like, I literally told you don't go in the high, and like everybody's there. So it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I've
been noticing a lot lately that these shows and movies that I'm watching, it's like they'll literally say something, they immediately go do the same thing.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's a little slow. I feel like I really wish they had them like 2 episodes at a time. I feel like we would get a little bit more headway because I know they're not going to give us too many.
Yeah.
And I know I feel like it's not going to be like a 2-season thing, but maybe they can stretch it to 2, but I don't think they can go more than that.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I do like it. Lucasfilm's awesome. So
yeah, I was gonna say they're doing a pretty good job at it. It looks good. I feel all the actors are on point, so
yep.
It's good.
Okay, hey, you hit Paramount Plus.
All right, so Paramount Plus, we got so I in the last couple weeks since like Thanksgiving, I've been trying to catch up with Yellowstone. Not only did I catch up with Yellowstone, I watched 1883 as well, which I thought was really cool because it's like it's a little bit different than Yellowstone. Like it's literally like the Oregon Trail like series, like they're on the trail going to Oregon, and you get to see all their fun stuff that they go through. Obviously with a bunch of like immigrants that don't speak English very well, so they're trying to tell them what not to do, and they're just not listening. They're like drinking water out of like the river and stuff, and they're all getting sick, and they're not boiling water, and they're just running into Native Americans and all kinds of stuff. So 1883 is pretty cool. They said they're gonna just do like one-offs, so you got the new one coming out with Harrison Ford in it, and the lady from Red, the old Helen, I don't know her last name, but she's supposed to be in it, and it's supposed to be like, I guess, 1924. So 1883 is like 100 years before Yellowstone, to where this one's not so much. This is like it's about like the dude's grandfather or something, like Kevin Costner's grandfather or something. So it will, if you ever watch the show, it'll make you want to move to the rural Montana and be a cowboy and think that you could do it. But
I don't think that would happen.
I would imagine most people can't. Dude, they get up at 4 o'clock every morning, bro. Like 4 o'clock to leave out for 5. And they like literally grab a handful of their breakfast plate, shove it in their mouth, and walk out the door to go do cowboy stuff all day until the sun goes down.
Good for them.
Good for them. And that's Yellowstone. But the story is interesting, all the characters are definitely really out there and have crazy stories. So check it out if you like cowboy stuff.
All right. Well, that was Running Down a Stream.
Yeah. And I didn't get the interactive main screen this week. We'll do that next week. So we'll get there. You guys will see my cool new my game corner section later. So
Nice.
All right, well,
let's get into those movies. All right, guys, welcome back. Movies. We got a bunch of lists for you of Christmas movies that you need to watch.
Because it's that time of year, and we've watched each form of the Grinch, I feel, over 5 times a piece so far in my household this month.
I haven't watched The Grinch yet this
With
year.
still a couple weeks left to go.
We'll definitely check out The Grinch for sure. And I've been saving some Christmas movies for like the end tip, you know.
There you go. My daughter really likes the animated one that came out last year, the Benedict Cumberbatch one. She really likes that one. I like the original.
Nice.
My wife likes the Jim Carrey one.
Um,
We're a torn family.
the Jim Carrey one's kind of cool. I like that one.
That's my least favorite.
The cartoon one's a little rough to watch nowadays.
The old one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
I
old
never seen this.
school.
I never seen this new one you talking about.
You
so.
never seen the new one? The new one's not bad.
Nah, but we'll see. But all right, so we got Christmas horror movies. So these are Christmas horror movies that we like to watch, you know, Christmas time and all year round.
That's
We
right.
got Krampus. Krampus is a fun, awesome Christmas horror movie.
I tried to watch like a Krampus movie the other day, but it wasn't like the Krampus movie. It was like
Right.
like a third generation knockoff one. I couldn't make it very far in it. But I did try to watch a Krampus movie.
Nice. Yeah, there's like about 25 Krampus movies. So we're talking about the one main Krampus movie.
Yeah, I watched the third removed one. It was definitely really, really bad.
Then we got Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2.
Always a favorite.
They have a bunch of movies. I think they have like 5 or 6
like
of those
5
movies.
or 6 of them for sure.
Then we have Gremlins 1 and 2.
Always a good batch of movies, I think.
Then you got Gingerbread Man. Gingerbread Man with Gary Busey.
Right.
Jack Frost.
And that's not the Michael Keaton one.
No, apparently there's a bunch of Jack Frost horror movies too.
imagine.
I looked into that as well. And then one of my favorite classics is Fortress. Fortress is a crazy movie from the 80s about a schoolhouse that a bunch of people come to try to hold these kids hostage in a schoolhouse. And they have like crazy masks on, and one of them is a Santa Claus mask. So,
all right, that's a pretty good list. Now, I don't see one for like animated here, so always Nightmare Before Christmas is always a favorite of mine to watch every year.
For sure.
You know, so honorable mention out there. You know,
absolutely. All right, go ahead. Why don't you get the next one?
All right, so the Christmas comedies. These are always good. I think every one of these on the list I've watched at least 30 times. All right, so we got Elf all day. Bad Santa.
Smell like beef and cheese.
Bad Santa, which is another good dude.
I love Bad Santa,
he's
bro.
So funny in that movie.
I love Bad Santa. Bad Santa 2 was not as good, but Bad Santa 1 is hilarious.
So
Go make me a sandwich,
Go
kid.
make me a sandwich, man. So Fred Claus.
Fred Claus, awesome.
That one's not bad. Scrooged is good. Christmas Vacation, always a classic, man. I could watch that every year.
Yeah.
A Christmas Story, I usually always try to save for Christmas Day or Christmas Eve.
Yeah, are you gonna watch the new one?
I am gonna watch the new one. I just haven't watched it yet. So
Same here. I'm
maybe
save it for Christmas.
Maybe I'll save it for right after Christmas Story.
Yeah, that's possible. I could do that too.
Line it up and see how they mesh. You know,
I'm excited for it.
Jingle All the Way, which was awesome. I think I seen that in the movies when I was little. So,
man, that movie's great.
And then
Bad Santa again because it's
Bad
so badass.
Santa on there again. Apparently, our interns didn't.
Because it's so badass. It's on the list twice.
No, it's pretty good. And you know what? There are other funny Christmas comedies out there, but
it's so funny.
I think these ones are probably the better of the group.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And then
especially Elf.
Yeah, especially Elf. All right, you want to end out with some action movies?
All right, so we got Christmas action movies. Unfortunately, I haven't seen Silent Night, Deadly Night, or what is it? No, Violent Night.
Violent Night.
I haven't seen that yet. So I know that'll make it to the list for sure. But we got Die Hard coming in number 1, even though Bruce Willis said that it wasn't a Christmas movie. Let me tell you something. Bruce Willis didn't write Die Hard. Okay? He didn't write it. He was just in it. He could say it's not a Christmas movie all he wants to. It's a Christmas movie.
My throat's like messed up today.
Then we got Reindeer Games. Ben Affleck, probably his best performance ever.
Mhm.
Um,
I love Reindeer.
Charlize Theron. I mean, it's a great movie. Definitely watch it. If you've never seen it, please watch it. Reindeer Games. You're probably
Affleck
watching
was the
it
bomb in
away.
Reindeer Games, man.
That's right. That's right. Then we got Batman Returns. It's a great Christmas movie. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
I love
That
that
one's
one,
all
too.
right. That I mean, like I like
I
it.
love
Don't
that
get me wrong,
It's
but I
great.
don't really consider it as a Christmas movie, but it is. Then you got Home Alone, of course.
Yep, 1 and 2. We'll just say 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Then we got Iron Man 3, which is
Iron
also a
Man
Christmas
3.
movie, and you got Rocky 5.
Rocky 5. And you know what's funny too? I was watching, what did I put on the other day? I put on like the first Addams Family the
Rocky
other.
4. My bad.
Oh, is it
Rocky
Rocky
4. That's
4?
yeah, it's the one with the Russian.
Corrected. Oh yeah, that's the one where he's like, I didn't hear no bell. Or is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Rocky
yeah.
5?
Yes, because they fight on Christmas Day. That's what it is.
That's what it
Yes.
is.
Rocky 4. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh man. Corrected. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I
But
thought I was saying something there, but I forgot what it was. All right. So, oh, no, that's what I was saying. So the other day I threw on the first Addams Family, and in the beginning they have people caroling
yeah.
and I was like, oh, could this be considered? But that's the only part that they showed with Christmas or whatever.
It's a Christmas movie, bro.
Yeah. just because
It's just like Addams Family 2 is a Thanksgiving movie, bro.
It is definitely a Thanksgiving movie. If there was a Thanksgiving movie, it would be Addams Family.
Oh, there's Thanksgiving movies. There's just not a lot.
There's
just not a lot. There's like that Thanksgiving or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then the Pilgrim movie.
The Pilgrim movie. I don't think was the Pilgrim movie real or was it just fake?
They made it real, bro.
Did they made it real? Okay.
They made it real. They
The
will that shit to
Carver.
life.
You know, stuff like that.
Yeah, gobble gobble, bitch. It's too funny. All right, let's get into toy talk.
Right. Toys.
That's not called toy talk anymore.
It's not. It's called Time to Talk Toys.
Time to talk toys.
That's right, because you know the YouTube came back with some patent issues and stuff like that, and had to change things up, make sure it was working well with the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So we had to change some things.
It happens. It happens. But all right, this time we're gonna do the top toys for Christmas this year. So we're just gonna talk a little bit about them and what they are and what should be under your kids' Christmas gifts.
There we go.
Okay, so we got number 1 on the list is Squishmallows.
How many do you have?
I think he has like 2 at least.
He's got 2. I think Allison's got like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, but he asked for one of the bigger ones for Christmas. He asked for like the duck or whatever.
Okay.
So
they're everywhere. They're at 5 and they're at 5 and
Below.
below. They're at Target or at Walmart. They're at everywhere. They're literally my wife's sister, which she's like 25, is obsessed with them. She's got like a bunch of them.
they're really soft. I get that, but
And they
I don't
smell
get anything
like
else.
cotton candy or something like that. I'm not sure what it is, but
I mean, I don't know about all that, but
all right. Well, number 2 we got Lego. Lego's
that's
like
right.
that number 2 toy every year, I feel.
Yeah, I mean they have Lego sets that are hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
I know.
If you look right now, there is a Hulkbuster Lego set that you can get right now
Woo.
for like $500.
$500. Okay.
$500.
I was at Walmart the other day and I was returning something, and there was a Millennium Falcon sitting back there, and I was like, that's like 300, I think, 350 or something like
The
that.
original, the big one that came out was $800.
Was 800? Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if it went down.
I think that's the Walmart one. It's not that really big one.
I was gonna say they made other sizes,
Mhm.
but that big one is like $800.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
They got
the
one that's
Death
like
Star.
the Superstar Destroyer, and that thing's like a room. So
Yeah.
I wonder how much that thing is.
I don't know, man. They got some crazy sets out there, and they're always coming out with new ones.
Mhm.
Number 3, we got Hot Wheels and Barbie.
Hot Wheels and
Hot Wheels-
Barbie.
Hot Wheels are always the number 1 choice, even if you're just buying a car and you're not thinking that you're buying a Hot Wheel.
Hmm.
You bought a Hot Wheel.
That's right.
You bought a Hot Wheel. Nobody's gonna be mad at you that it's a Matchbox or some other knockoff brand. You were trying to get some Hot Wheels. Got some Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Same thing with Barbies. They're all pretty much interchangeable. You can kind of just change their outfits, change their hair, whatever.
And some are worth a lot of money.
and some are worth a lot of money. Absolutely.
For sure. All right, next one we got Spider-Man toys from Across the Spider-Verse.
That's right.
That movie's gonna be so cool. The first one was so good. Like the trailer was awesome.
But this is gonna blow it out of the water because of all the Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
It's gonna have every Spider-Man.
I've seen the army. I've seen the
bombastic Bagman and the MK1, MK2, MK3 Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's gonna be some cool ones.
Webman better be in there. That's who I'm looking for.
Better be in there, man. We're shooting for Webman.
But they had the bombastic Bagman. I thought that was pretty funny. So like he has the Spider-Man with like the bag on his head, and he's like wearing like the Fantastic Four thing. Pretty funny. Number 5, we got video games or video game. You can't go wrong with a video game for a Christmas gift.
No.
Definitely,
especially now it's easy. You can get like digital,
they're
codes.
A little bit more on the expensive side sometimes, but you can always find something cool and fun as long as you know their system.
Yeah. So, and then the last one, obviously, gift card. Visa is the way to go.
I mean, gift cards are the best because I mean these kids or people, they're actually going to get something that they want instead of
yes and no. Okay, so let's talk about that. When I was younger, I hated getting gift cards.
Sure.
I hated it because I would get $5 here, I'd get 15 there, I'd get 25 over there.
That was our mentality of thinking because you didn't get to use those gift cards when you wanted to. It's not like you use them.
Well, I'd rather them all be collective and they all work at one thing so I could get one thing that's really cool instead of a bunch of like mediocre things, like.
Right, but like when you were younger, you would get like a gift card, for example, for maybe like a PacSun or like a music store or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And then you would literally have to physically go to that music store to spend that gift card.
Yeah.
That's where kids nowadays, they don't have to do that.
Yeah.
They actually like it. I know that my nieces and nephews, when I talk to them, and they range all different ages, like I have two that are 13, or did you gotta be 13? And when we asked them what they wanted for their birthday,
they said gift cards straight up. Dang, man,
straight up gift card. They said Amazon gift cards because they knew they were saving.
They said a specific gift card. See, I get it there because you can get anything off of Amazon. Like I said, my beef with it back in the day was, they would give me $20 for PacSun, but my hat that I want there is $25. Then I'd get $20 for over here, but the thing that I want is $30. So I got to go to these stores and actually physically spend money to buy myself a present. Because
that in that way of thinking, yes, it is inconvenient and it is not as fun. But nowadays, I feel like gift cards are king and gift cards rule because
you can even pay scammers with them.
Apparently, you can.
They accept
but I mean, like everybody would rather get something like that to where they can just get it on their own, get something that they really want.
There you go. Amazon's the way to go, man. Everybody orders Amazon, Visa, Amazon.
For certain people and certain things, and you know them well, or if somebody like specifically asks for something, that's totally different. But I just feel like gift cards are the way to go. They definitely are. But could be me. Who knows?
All right.
But that was talking. Was it time to talk toys? I'm all out of it.
You need Post-it notes, my friend.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
I know, dude. There was one time I was working. I used to put Post-its on my screen so I don't forget things, and they took up the entire screen. And then this one over here, and this one over here.
Yeah, what it is the template that we use. I never changed.
Oh, is it still the same? Oh,
it's the same. So I changed it on the other ones, but didn't change it.
See, I look out because I gotta use the OBS, and it's like I named it what it was. So.
Yeah, so that's why I got like flustered because I was like looking here and then looking here and then it's just this is live, people. We're going live.
And our interns went home hours ago. They leave us hanging every week. They do their best to set it up, but then they go home at like 4 and
pick up the pieces.
Come on, guys, come on.
We pick up the pieces. What can we say?
All right, well, let's get into our last section here. We call this the Game Corner. welcome to the Game Corner with Mike and Rich.
All right. So we
That's
got new
right.
games that are coming out this week. Why don't you hit that list up, man? Go ahead.
All right, let's see what we got. And if you guys haven't been playing, let's just talk about like Fortnite first before we get into the new games.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
So Fortnite, new season, and we also got Christmas as well.
Yeah.
So Santa Claus has come to town. If you could find him on a semi flatbed.
Semi-flatbed.
Yeah, we got new weapons. We got Christmas gifts.
Is he in a different place every time, or?
He drives around on a semi, so it's
Oh,
like
he drives around. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Like you don't like he's on the back. He's throwing gifts out.
Okay.
You know, you'd be lucky if you get one before somebody comes up and shoots you. You know, I don't know if you can get the Santa skin, but I did see somebody because you know, like there's mods and stuff and people mess around. I saw somebody. It looked like they were in game, and they were dressed as Santa,
Okay.
and they were on the back of the flatbed. And somebody ran up and they threw.
Oh, they were pretending to be him.
Somebody threw some splash at him, and then they just capped him.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know how real it was, but you know, there's all kinds of stuff that they do now. But,
what's some of the new weapons they got? I haven't played much of it, so
they have the Excalibur. It's pretty neat. It basically shoots like a big sword and then like explodes. So kind of like the what was
it's
it?
a gun. It's like a rifle.
The boom sniper. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a rifle. But it was like kind of like the boom sniper to where like it hits and then it waits a couple seconds and then boom.
And then it explodes.
Yeah. So purple, gold, mythic, way to go for sure.
All right.
Then you have the new shotguns. There's like a Mave or Maven, I believe. I'm sorry, I'm like all out of it tonight. Maven shotgun, and then the Thunder shotgun. I prefer the Thunder. It's pretty cool. I like it.
I see online everybody's hating on the hammers, man.
Yeah, the hammers aren't so great. The red eye is hit or miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hammers are cool. You just gotta know how to use them. They're hating on the hammers because people are doing slick ass moves with them. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, because everybody's like, oh yeah, I know that like we could do this and we can do that, but like to apply it and to actually use it is very, very skillful.
Okay.
And
it's definitely a good getaway mechanism, I see.
It's a great getaway mechanism and for a way to get around the map for sure. But with these new like level ups, you know, every couple minutes that come in, those are really cool.
Okay.
Have you been messing with those or no?
So I got them the other day, and I think the coolest one I came across was like it gave me a bow. It just was like, do you want a bow? I was like, heck yeah. And it gave me like an explosion bow or whatever. So I thought that was pretty cool.
3 bows actually.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's supposed to give you all 3 different kinds of bows.
Okay.
There's
I don't
also
really. I didn't know what the other really perks were. I feel like I hit a bunch of them, but they didn't really do anything for me that was noticeable.
Sure. They have the mythical harpoon bow, which is pretty cool. So you can actually headshot people with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like from far? Can you do it from far? And then pull them back to you, or they just die?
Yeah. They'll just die if you get them like that, or you can pull them back to you.
It'd be cool if all their stuff came back to you after if you headshot.
You gotta
them.
go over there. But yeah, that would be cool.
That would be super cool.
That would be cool. They also have the lobby open with the gifts and stuff with the lodge. So each day you open up a new gift and you get a new either emote or gun skin or song or skin or whatever. So
okay, well I guess I gotta log in and get some free stuff, huh?
Yeah, there's a bunch of free stuff to get. Today is day 3. So I don't know if they like let you make up the days or what, but
okay.
Pretty cool.
Well, I've been playing Warzone 2. And there's a mode on there called DMZ, and it's really cool. I've been playing a bunch of it actually lately. And it's very close to like Escape from Tarkov, that game, to where it's like a battle royale, but it's not. It's just like there's no time limit to it. Sure. So they drop you on the map, and there's just like you can do all the missions and stuff without the circle closing in on you, kind of thing. And if you ever want to extract out because you did a bunch of missions, you want to go collect your XP or whatnot, you just go to these extraction points. And there are other players that are doing the same thing on the map with you. So they can choose to shoot you or fight you or team up with you or go do missions and stuff like that. So it's kind of pretty cool that, like, you get this free-for-all. And there's a bunch of bots throughout the thing. So you're always constantly fighting people. You know, and doing missions and stuff like that. So I really dig that, and we're supposed to get a new map soon, so we'll see how that goes.
Very cool.
So, all right. So, what kind of list we got here?
All right, so we got new games this week.
Okay, new games. Nice. All right, what we got?
We got what?
Wave Tail for PS5. Crisis Core. Oh yeah, the Final Fantasy. That's like a it's like a downloadable content thing. They like added onto it.
Okay.
We did get some cool stuff this past week from, I think, Final Fantasy 16. They had like the Game Awards last week. Did you watch any of that?
No, I didn't.
So they had the first award to be given out. I think it was like one of the first. I don't know if it was the first. But the guy who does the voice of God of War, the Kratos guy, he won, right? And he went up there, and he's smooth looking dude, and this motherfucker talked for like 10 minutes, right? So he was talking so long that I remember, like, when I was watching, I was like, wow, he's talking like for a long. I'm surprised they're not like playing music. I am surprised they're not playing music. So even after waiting even more, they start playing the music finally, and then it got louder, and then it got louder. Dude, it was so loud by the end of it, and it was just like, I get, you know, he was up there, but this can't be the first award he won. He's been the God of War guy for like 5 games now, you know? Like,
yeah,
it's just,
I don't know.
Like, why you need to thank like 90 million people? Like, when you go and get an award, thank your couple people and wrap it up, B.
Yeah. Wrap it up.
Keep it up, you know? Like, I turned it off. I was like, I'm not going to do a whole night of this. They're not going to cut anybody off, and they're just going to let people do that. I was like, I'll catch the highlights, man.
Yeah.
I turned it right off, so.
It's so funny.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah. Then we got Gris on PlayStation and High on Life on Xbox.
Mm-hmm. We got Neon White for PlayStation, Night in the Woods PlayStation. PlayStation's crushing it. Overland, and then Switch gets Little Gator Game. Do you see what that was?
Little Gator? No, I didn't see what it was.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I just saw the list. And then we had the most popular games this year so far. We got Fortnite, Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, Global Offensive. What else we got?
Is the Counter-Strike, is that like a mobile game? I think that's the mobile one. Okay, a lot of people play that. League of Legends, which I'm surprised is on this list. PUBG, they did a whole refacing this year of their whole thing. They got Team Deathmatch in there and all kinds of stuff now. Minecraft is just like a massive followers. It's like anybody under the age of like 14 just plays Minecraft.
Yeah.
And then Apex. Apex is dope. Apex is like probably one of the better games out there. It's free. It's very much like Halo meets Unreal Tournament meets BR, you know. It's definitely a really, really cool game. When it first came out, I was really big into it. Not so much anymore. I just don't have people to play with. So.
Yeah.
But definitely a good list there for games of the years, for sure. I would say Fortnite and Call of Duty are 1 and 2. You know, the new Call of Duty mobile is going to come out, and I imagine a lot of people are going to be on that because more and more people are playing on cell phones.
Well, that's why I put Call of Duty Mobile, because I know that was coming out.
Yeah.
As well, but it was Call of Duty. They were both pretty much neck and neck as far as the number 1 game goes.
Oh, yeah.
Roblox was definitely an honorable mention. It's also has a crazy following, has people spending crazy amounts of money.
Oh yeah,
I know from experience.
It's traded on the stock market.
Yeah, you can act Roblox. So is Fortnite.
Is it?
But you could,
or is it Epic?
Epic.
Oh, it's Epic. Like literally Roblox. Like is.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But Yeah, no, it's nuts. I mean, you can accidentally spend real money on Roblox too. So
Oh, I bet you can.
just definitely be careful out
You
there.
can accidentally spend real money on a lot of games now, man.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsies.
But all right, I think that's the cast tonight. We just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Helps us support and get some nice
right.
goodies for you guys,
And we appreciate it.
get some extra bagels for these interns.
They need them.
Yeah.
They're losing weight as we speak. So, let's get them some bagels. Please, like and share, subscribe. We appreciate everybody, and we'll see you guys next week.
All right. Peace.